Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings, Ocean Beach. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Tuesday, December 30th. You'll be interested to know. Today is National Bacon Day. This savory holiday celebrates smoky, crisp bacon in all its forms, tracing playful origins to food lovers and bloggers who made the morning favorite a nationwide phenomenon. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Tuesday at Ocean Beach. This morning, it's looking clean with waves around 2 to 4 feet. Conditions hold steady through the morning, with the wind remaining offshore at 12 miles per hour. By noon, expect the waves to bump up to 3 to 4 feet, and then 3 to 4 plus feet into the afternoon. The wind will gradually drop to 10 miles per hour by late afternoon. Best time to ride is at 2 p.m. with a 0-foot low tide, when the west-northwest swell is 3 feet at 13 seconds, and the offshore wind is 11 mile per hour. The first high tide on Tuesday will be 6.5 feet at 7 a.m., followed by a half-foot low tide at 2:15. The nearshore buoy in San Francisco Bar reads 56 degrees for the water temperature. Conditions remain favorable with clean surf at 3 to 4 plus feet on Wednesday. Thursday sees a slight increase in size, ranging from 3 to 5 feet, while maintaining clean conditions. Friday holds steady at 3 to 5 feet, but shifts to fair conditions as winds pick up, making Thursday the standout day for surf this period. This morning, it's sunny and it feels like 39 degrees with 13 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 5:01 and it will rise again tomorrow at 7:25. It looks like we're in for a mostly sunny day with highs near 55, falling to around 52 in the afternoon, and a breezy northeast wind at about 14 miles per hour, gusting up to 21. Tonight, expect cloudy skies and a chance of rain after 10 in the evening, with a low of 50 and a northeast wind at 13 miles per hour, gusting to 18. Looking ahead in the weather. Wednesday will be rainy and cool with a high near 55 and an east-northeast wind around 13 miles per hour, gusting to 18, with a quarter to a half inch of rain likely. Rain continues Wednesday night into New Year's Day with lows near 49 and additional rainfall up to 3/4 of an inch. Then rounds of rain linger through Friday and into the weekend with highs in the mid to upper 50s and lows around 49 to 50. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, still searching for New Year's Eve plans in San Francisco? There are several exciting parties with tickets available that could fit your style and budget. The Phoenix Hotel is hosting a closing party featuring a DJ set from David Harness, with tickets priced at $30. For more upscale experience, check out Midnight Botanica at One Hotel for $185. Complete with past hors d'oeuvres and a midnight champagne toast. If you prefer a lively atmosphere, consider the annual New Year's Eve extravaganza at the Palace Theater, where standard tickets cost $249. Now on to sports. The Falcons won, and now the NFC South champion could be complicated. When the Carolina Panthers and Tampa Bay Buccaneers both lost on Sunday, it seemed the NFC South would be decided in a winner-take-all matchup in Tampa Bay in Week 18. However, the Atlanta Falcons, eliminated from playoff contention, play a starring role. The Panthers still control their own path. If they beat the Buccaneers on Saturday, they would win the NFC South by reaching 9 wins. The Bucs also need to beat the Panthers to stay in contention, but their recent struggles make that difficult. In local sports, after a thrilling Week 17 win over the Chicago Bears, the San Francisco 49ers are in position to fight for the top seed in the National Football Conference in their final game of their regular season. This team has overcome seemingly impossible injury woes to reclaim its position among the National Football League's elite. ESPN analyst Dan Orlovsky discussed the double-sided nature of this team, saying the offense is Super Bowl caliber. However, he cautioned, it's a defense that can get you beat by anybody. The 49ers' playoff run will depend on both sides of the ball being in top form to fulfill fans' hopes for a Super Bowl appearance. In top news, California has officially abandoned its pursuit of federal funding for high-speed rail, citing the federal government under President Donald Trump as not a reliable, constructive, or trustworthy partner. The state has ended a lawsuit contesting the withdrawal of $4 billion in federal grants for the controversial project. California Attorney General Rob Bonta filed a motion to dismiss this complaint, following the Federal Railroad Administration's cancellation of the grants. In a statement, the California High-Speed Rail Authority expressed that it has decided to sever ties with the Trump administration. The project is now estimated to cost $128 billion, nearly 4 times its original price, and California has already spent $15 billion, without even laying one single mile of track in 15 years. In business news, investors are preparing for a very different Federal Reserve in the year ahead. President Trump has indicated he is nearing a selection for the next central bank chair. He has reiterated his demand for lower interest rates and expects the new leader to align with his agenda. While markets have not shown significant concern about the Fed's independence, investors are wary of potential divisions within the central bank. Analysts warn that a less independent Fed could threaten the economy and markets, as aggressive rate cuts might lead to increased borrowing costs. Many investors anticipate further rate cuts early next year, despite the upcoming leadership change. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is down 2% to about $87,000. Ethereum is down 1.5% to $3,000. And XRP is down 2% to $1.86. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. The biggest satellite ever just reached low Earth orbit, and it is coming for Starlink. Texas-based ASD Space Mobile has launched the largest satellite ever, named Bluebird 6, which measures 2,400 square feet, about the size of a 3-bedroom apartment. This satellite aims to provide direct 5G service to regular cell phones, unlike Starlink satellites. ASD plans to launch around 50 more satellites next year. However, the larger size raises concerns about light pollution for astronomers. SpaceX is responding by warning the Federal Communications Commission that Bluebird satellites pose a crash risk. And in entertainment news, The past 12 months were supposed to turn things around for struggling cinemas. But instead of a dramatic return to moviegoing, 2025 is running neck and neck with a middling 2024 box office. Industry revenues are falling far short of the expected $9 billion in domestic ticket sales. Mike Sherrill, the chief operating officer of dine-in cinema chain Alamo Drafthouse, states that it looks like the industry will flatline for 2 consecutive years. While family films and video game adaptations have performed well, adult-oriented dramas have struggled. The future remains uncertain as streaming services reshape the landscape of theatrical releases. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American author and humorist, Will Rogers. And he said, "Even if you're on the right track, you'll get run over if you just sit there." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings, Ocean Beach.